Welcome to the tutorial on using the app Socrative on your iPad. Socrative is an instant response system that you can use in a classroom or any other educational setting. When you have Socrative, you have to have two devices to make it work. You have to have a teacher version, which you can see is the second one over. It has a wider icon. And then students, or whoever the students may be, need to have the student version, which is a blue type of icon. I'm going to show you the teacher version first, and then we'll switch over and show you what the student version looks like. So when you open up Socrative, this is all of your options that you will have. You can see at the top it says your room number. So my room number is 289137. That doesn't change unless you reset it. So once your students would know this number, they wouldn't have to change every time they come back into the classroom. You can also keep track of the students who are currently in your room, so that way you can see who's logged on and who's not. So when it comes to the instant response, you have a couple options that you can do. First, you have single question activities. You can do multiple choice, you can do a true false, and you can do a short answer. The only thing with the single question activities is that you don't have the option to put the question in with this app. So this would be a question that you would ask verbally or maybe have up written on the board. So I'm going to show you how it works when you hit multiple choice. So I have now started an activity and it goes to the student's phone. On the phone, as I'll show you in a minute, they have the option to choose A, B, C, D, or E. When they choose an option, it automatically goes to your screen. You could have this broadcasting as students voted on something, or maybe not, and you would see what people voted. When you're finished, you can hit End Activity. The true-false works the same way. It shows you the board and the bar graph of who's answered true and false. Again, as you see, there wasn't a name attached to that. The short answer is a little bit different. You can type the question in this time. Or you can have single student response where they can only answer once, unlimited student responses when they can answer a lot of times, and then you can ask for their name or not. So when I hit Start Activity on the student screen, like I'll show you in a minute, it will come up and ask for the response that you have. So say we ask for a favorite sport, and I'm typing basketball in my phone right now. Whenever I submit it, it comes up and says someone has said basketball. So once maybe you had a lot of responses, you could then vote on those responses off of the students' devices that they have, whether it's an iPad or an iPhone, an iPod, any smartphone should be able to use this software. Again, I can hit End Activity if I want to. The option comes up to email a report, so if you wanted a printout of all of these answers that students submitted, you could email it to yourself, or you can just hit No Report. The next section are the quiz-based activities, but I'm going to save that for another video and switch over and show you how the app looks whenever students are using it. So this is what students will see whenever they open their Socrative app. It'll ask for the room number of the current teacher that they're with. So I'm going to type in this room number, 289137, and join the room. And so when nothing is going on, it'll just say waiting for the teacher to start the next activity. So if I were to start the multiple choice activity on my iPad, you can see that the responses will show up on the screen, A, B, C, D, or E, and I can just click one of those and it'll just say wait for the teacher to start the next activity. While on the iPad, the answers are showing. I can go back to my main screen on my teacher one and pick something else. So if I pick short answer, and then I start that activity on the student's phone, it comes up and says submit response. So again, I can say the basketball one and hit submit. And again, it's going to say wait for the teacher to start the next activity. So this is a response system that students already have in their pockets. A lot of schools do have response systems, the clickers and things like that, but this one, all the students already have and you don't have to purchase anything. Both of these apps are free. You just have to remember that the teachers need the teacher version and the students need the student version. The next tutorial will talk about how to create and give quizzes using Socrative.